fourth grade parents, welcome to my virtual open house. I want to get started by saying thank you for sending such awesome kiddos to my room. It has been such a great start to the year. They've done an awesome job with wearing their masks and social distancing, and they've taken all of the new policies and rules in stride, and they've done an awesome job with all of that. I would like to kind of explain what I like to do in my classroom to keep everyone safe when I am able to be distanced from the students. So when I am in front of the class teaching, I like to wear this face shield instead of the mask. This way they're able to see my face and see my expression and read my lips. So if I'm able to be distance away from the kiddos, this has worked really well for me. But if I'm working in small groups, I wear a mask just like they do, so they're able to hear me in a close proximity when I'm not able to use that social distancing or the 10 feet rule. We are definitely taking advantage of this nice weather outside so we can take mask breaks. I would say they have not been in the mask for more than probably 40 minutes is the most that they've ever had to sit and wear the mask, because we take lots of mask breaks and we do a lot of our academics outside, as well as our morning meetings and things that are just easy to transition outside. As the weather gets colder, I will take advantage of the activities building so we can spread out in there. If your student has not already brought to school an old towel or a blanket, that might be a great thing to send with them. So when we're outside in that wet grass, they're able to sit comfortably on something. And if a towel or a blanket isn't something that you are able to send at this time, just have your child ask me and I can bring a few extras as well. If you haven't already signed up for Class Dojo, I sent home a note last Thursday about how to sign up for Class Dojo. If you're having issues or if you need me to print another copy, I can sure do that. Just have your kiddo let me know. I will be sending home a folder with a bunch of important information for fourth grade that I normally would hand out at Parents' Night, but since we're doing it virtually, I'm just going to send home a folder with everything in it. Some of the notes will need to be signed and brought back. Others are just for your information. And if there are any questions, the best way to reach me would be Class Dojo. If we happen to have to move to remote learning, having that Class Dojo communication will be key. I'm going to try to give you information every Sunday evening in a brief message on Class Dojo, just so we're all on the same page, and you can feel comfortable knowing that you know all of the most up-to-date information, because things are always changing. And now I'm going to video my classroom so you guys can take a little peek into where your kiddos are learning every day. In the morning, students come in and come to my table right outside my room, so they can sanitize and do lunch count before they walk into the room. All right, here is our classroom. A lot of my classroom management and teaching style is to work collaboratively and to work in groups. And so as you can see, I kept my desks in group formation, but I spread them apart a little bit because, as I said, I love for the kiddos to be able to collaborate and work together. At the end of every day, each student is in charge of sanitizing their desks. I also have a cleanup crew that helps me sanitize anything else that needs to be cleaned up at the end of the day. Every Monday, fourth graders will set a goal for the week, and we call them our SMART goals. They're specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. And so this week, we've already gotten off to a good start by setting our specific goals. A lot of my kiddos set a spelling goal, and on Friday we will revisit that goal to see if we achieved it. Every morning we have a morning meeting, and that is made up of four key parts. We have a greeting, and we've been using social distancing high fives and knuckle bumps. We have a share time, so I get a chance to get to know the kiddos better. We have an activity, so something to get us up and moving, and also to create that team building aspect. And we have a morning message, so something inspirational that can get us off to a great start during our day. This is the area we have been doing our morning meetings. with our towels and blankets. This is the courtyard that's right outside of my classroom. When the weather gets yucky, we'll probably move our meetings into the activities building. This morning, when it was raining and thundering a little bit, we had our first activities building morning meeting, and it worked out really well. And that wraps up our first ever virtual open house night. Please let me know if you have any questions or concerns. I'm excited for an awesome year.